No, I totally get what you're saying. They're not meant to be these high paying jobs. They're meant to be these like little side gigs that you can pick up here and there. But my initial question, this was probably like a million videos ago at this point. My initial question was, how are people on TikTok quitting their full-time jobs? And they're claiming to make $200, $300, $400 a day doing these delivery or rideshare, gigs. Like that would be really cool if I could make that much. And I think I figured out what my problem was. It was that I wasn't driving at the right times. Like, 10 a.m. on like a Tuesday is not the prime time that people are ordering food. Anyway, my priority when it comes to employment, it's not a high paid job. For me, it just can't be right now. When my kids go to school, because my two little ones, they're not of school age yet. When they go to school, absolutely, I'm planning on going out and getting a decent job. I had a decent job before I became a single mom. I was an emergency dispatcher. I loved it. I would love to be able to get a job like that again. The unfortunate thing is, working 8 to 12-hour shifts, I had to rely on somebody else to take care of my kids. And even then, if I had to ask for a random day off in the middle of the week to take a kid to an appointment or to do something else, I was looked at like I was a flake. And now that I've got 3 kids, that's just, even more tiny humans that I have to take care of. So I don't see right now that going and even working at a load skill job like Target. I used to work at Target. I worked at Target right out of high school. That's what people consider a real job. But even if I was to go and get paid minimum wage to work at Target and have to constantly ask them 2 or 3 times a week, hey, I need to leave for an hour in the middle of the day to take my kid to the dentist. I have to, get off early this day to take, the other one to therapy. They're not going to be okay with that. And I don't blame them for not being okay with that. So what I'm looking for, and if it means that I have to accept a lower pay for the flexibility, I'm willing to do that. I have no problem putting in the hard work as long as I can basically make my own schedule and be able to cater it around the kids, if that makes sense.